Alright, so time for a new Let's Play project. This project has been very heavily requested, but I thought it's about time we actually get to it. I wanted to get through the game before I did anything with this game though, just so that I knew what I was doing. But yeah, welcome to Let's Play Harvest... I need to stop saying that. Welcome to Let's Play Story of Seasons, Trio of Towns. I've actually been looking forward to doing this for quite a while now. Also, I just love this intro. It seems just so relaxing to me. But yeah, this is going to be Trio of Towns. A few things before we actually start though. So like most of my other projects, I am gonna see if I can do this within 2 in-game years. At the end of 2 in-game years, I'll probably take an assessment of where we're at in the project, and maybe we can extend it, but no. For now, our time limit will be 2 years. We're gonna see how much we can get done in those 2 years. Oh, I forgot about that scene. I kinda wish you can put, like, little hats on your animals in this game. But no, you can't. But yep, welcome to Story of Seasons. My first project in the series since it transitioned to Story of Seasons from Harvest Moon. But let's get started with a new game. Alright, so there are 2 in-game modes here, 2 difficulties basically. Seedling, everything is, I think, 30% cheaper, and you lose less stamina when doing stuff. But no, I am not a seedling, I am a veteran. We're doing veteran mode. And we get to make our farmer. Alright, so I'm gonna be playing a male. And then let's do a bit of customization while we're here. Alright, so skin tone. I think olive is the closest to my normal skin tone. Yeah. Oh my god, porcelain is just albino. Alright, yeah, we're gonna go with olive. That's about as close as to me, I guess. Let's see, what else do we have? Faces. Not a whole lot of choices, unfortunately. That one's not bad. I kind of like the smile. You know what? We're gonna go with the smiley face. Eyes, that doesn't matter in the slightest, so I'm just gonna go green. Even though my eyes are brown. And then hair, let's not go with orange. Let's just go with black. There we go. Alright, customization almost finished. So, birthday, I always go my normal birthday, Summer 3. His name is not Henry. We can actually change this later on. So let's just put my name down. Perfect. And then type. So this will actually determine like, okay, yeah, it says trait, but basically this determines what you get at the beginning of the game. Animal lover, you get 1 extra heart starting out with all animals. That's actually probably one of the more useful ones just because pets count, and pets take forever to get heart levels with. Fisher lets you catch better fish early on. That's also helpful. Sports Enthusiast starts you out with 1 extra stamina heart, which is good until you realize that the maximum doesn't increase, so you're going to be wasting 1 stamina heart at some point in the game, so I'm just not going to pick that. Tycoon is probably the one I'm going with, though. That gives you like a bunch of extra money starting out, which is good for 2 reasons. 1, this game starts out slow, so having some extra money at the beginning will let me show off a few new things. And 2, my long-term plans are going to involve a very strong start, or having a very strong start. So the extra money is kind of really helpful as an insurance option. And then Charmer just makes everyone like you starting out. But I'm gonna go with Tycoon. Alright, so let's get started. Time to begin our new farming life in... Actually, I don't think they give the area a name, do they? But first, a bit of few memories. Oh, we're adorable as a kid, and our eyes were still open back then. But it looks like this all started when we went to a petting zoo with our mom. As you do. Actually, a petting zoo sounds fun right now. That is a tiny little cow. That is, I think that's actually a baby calf. Or yeah, that's a calf, not a fully grown cow. Still adorable, though. Aww. Well, we came here, we pet a cow, and that is, I don't think we're supposed to pet... I think those are strawberries. Oh yeah, they are strawberries. I don't think we're allowed to pet the strawberries. Oh well, free strawberries. We're paying for it, so... I'm kind of glad this petting... Is that a tomato? No, that's a tiny strawberry, never mind. Glad this petting zoo also lets us mess with their crops. And that's when our love affair with farming began, by going to the farm when we were a little kid. Actually, how old would we be here? Probably like 8 or 9, maybe? Actually, I think we're a bit younger than that. At least we're happy. So yeah, we got to go to a farm as a little kid. That reminds me of the intro to Friends of Mineral Town, where it was like a similar type of story. But enough of living in the past. Time to head to the present. What are we wearing? I kind of forgot about that outfit starting out. And here's our little sister Lynn. She looks absolutely nothing like us. But yeah, this game has a bit of a long intro compared to other games. Oh, okay. I guess we're moving away now. Where do we live? We're going to a town far across the ocean to the west. But yeah, these are our parents, Daryl, and I forget what our mom's name is. What was her name again? Marina, that's it. Also, I just realized we look absolutely nothing like either of our parents. But yeah, it's about time we went out on our own. Sure, we've thought of everything, right, guys? We have put absolutely no thought into this, have we? Outside of farming. And of course, our family kind of doubts our fitness for this. But yeah, this is kind of a weird situation we're in. This is probably the first game where your family disapproves of you being a farmer. Especially our dad. He is really against this for some reason. Okay then. This escalated quickly. Gotta admit, Trio of Towns probably has the most, what is it? I was gonna say violent, but like most hostile opening compared to other games, in terms of you starting your life as a farmer. Oh well, I'm sure he'll come around to it. And we get our new outfit. Also, sorry if I'm skipping through the text pretty quickly, I'm just a fast reader. But yeah, off to start our new life on the farm. Even if our dad highly disapproves for some reason. You know what? No, we're gonna prove him wrong. And we get to go see our uncle. Alright. Well, time to say goodbye to the family. Off to start our new life on... What should I name the farm? Oh, we're heading to Westown, that's right. So yeah, there's a reason this game is called Trio of Towns. It'll become more apparent once we actually get into the game. But first, let's meet our Uncle Frank, according to the title. Let's see what Uncle Frank is like. He's probably a nice guy, right? He's a farmer, isn't he? Yeah, he's a farmer. I don't know why I forgot about that for a second there. I completely blanked out. Of course he's a farmer. Also, I forgot about this, mostly because it doesn't really come up very often in the game. Yeah, I kind of forgot about the hug greeting, because this doesn't really affect anything later on, but okay. Well, he is our uncle, so this is fine. Alright, well, we'll have to get used to it if we're living here from now on. Yeah, did he use some more colorful language in that letter? Just curious. Man, everyone just wants to dissuade us from being a farmer. But no, we are decided on our career goal. That is the point of the game. Actually, that would have been funny if you could just say no and just get the end credits right there. Also, that sounded more like a bear than a stomach. But I guess we'll have dinner with Uncle Frank before we get to the farm. And he made... I think that's supposed to be pizza. Yeah, that's pizza. Vegetable pizza. Also, that's a good hint for Uncle Frank. Also, I can see our stamina bars up there. How did we lose a heart already? Okay. But yeah, if you picked, what is it, Sports Enthusiast, you would start with 6 hearts instead of 5. Which is really helpful early on, but like I said, it doesn't increase the max, so you're gonna waste one at some point. And if you run out of hearts, you pass out for the day and lose the rest of the day. We're gonna try to prevent that. Usually the way to prevent that is through food. Actually, yeah, mostly through food. And yeah, we can save later, but that's not important right now. We'll save at some point. I do love the save screen though, just because it's like a bunch of little animals. Sure. I guess our farm isn't ready yet. Alright, well, we've saved. Unfortunately, our farm's not going to be ready until I think the 3rd of spring, because apparently we started on New Year's like we always do. But time to go see Westown. We're gonna get used to Westown. We're gonna be here for a while. Oh, Megan is the town elder. Let's go see her. I like Megan. I actually like most of the characters in this game. There aren't any weird, annoying characters as far as I've found so far. And by so far, I mean like 40 hours into the game. No one I don't like, basically. So yeah, the area we're in right now is actually South Westown. It's more of the rural, residential district. And he's gonna teach us about foraging points. Basically, if anything is glittering, you can just go pick it up. And just like in A New Beginning and Story of Seasons, it kind of benefits you to pick up everything that isn't nailed down. Like, everything has a use, even weeds. It's gonna be a while before we can get to them, but weeds are actually kind of really helpful later on in crafting some stuff. Hi, Megan. And yeah, pretty much everyone in Westown is a... Well, not everyone, but a lot of people in Westown are farmers. And we get to hug her. Although I think Megan mostly concentrates on animals on her farm. Alright, time to head to the town, what is it? The town proper. But yeah, every town has their own theme. Westown is more like the name suggests, a more western theme. Like a more frontier, deserty area. And every town also has like their own specialty focus. Westown is mostly animals and green and normal like traditional crops. We'll get to the other towns later once we actually unlock them. Here we go. Welcome to North Westown. Basically where we're gonna be spending most of our time for the next like week or two. It's nice. I do kind of like the town designs of this game. I kind of wish they were a bit bigger just because we've already... This is all of Westown. And obviously the section we were before. Still, it looks pretty nice. Alright, time to go take a look at the shops. So what are we gonna take a look at first? Oh right, this little like square area of generic shops. So we're gonna be visiting these shops later on and checking out their selection. Now that we actually have a ton of money on us, we can actually afford to buy a few things before we would normally be able to, like animals. And yeah, they open at 10. So over there is, what is that? The post office? Yep, that's the post office. And they're closed right now. Also, we get to meet our first bachelor of the game. Since we're male, we're gonna have to go after the bachelorettes, but I think... Actually, I don't remember if he's a bachelor. I think he is. Oh wait, we met a new person. You know what that means. Okay, maybe not yet. But yeah, oh yeah, it's Wayne. I don't know why I can't remember names all of a sudden. But yeah, I think Wayne might be a bachelor. Yeah, it's time for a hug. Come on, Wayne. Bring it in. But we'll get to know Wayne pretty well. Especially if we decide to do like any mailing stuff. Or deliver letters, which we can do later on, but not right away. So then we have these three shops, which are probably the ones I'll be visiting most in Westown. Actually, no, I'm going to be going to the animal shop a lot, and the material shop. So we have the restaurant, the florist, and the general store. We're going to be buying a lot of seeds. Oh, and we meet our first bachelorette of the game. So yeah, that is Lizette. Once we actually get to her portrait, we'll see the, affection heart? There she is. Yep, there it is. So yeah, bachelorette. Lizette is the first bachelorette we meet in the game. She's actually the one I went after in my main playthrough. So I'm probably not gonna go after her now. I am gonna still befriend her just for certain things later on. But I do like Lizette. She was a nice person. Kind of a generic, but nice. But yeah, she's not gonna be the bachelorette I decide to go after this time. And there's Miranda. She's a shopkeeper. We'll be buying lots of stuff from Miranda. Mostly seeds. Okay, entirely seeds. And maybe dirt. Alright, so what else is here, actually? Oh, right, I forgot about the doctor's office. Yeah, he's not here, unfortunately, but we'll meet him eventually. He's kind of... different. Okay, not really different, just kind of a jerk at points. Still, he's nice overall. once you get to know him. But that's neither here or there, because he is not here apparently. I don't think there's anything else I need to do here, is there? No, I've got it. You don't need to explain anymore. Alright, so now we're free to explore Westown. Actually, wait, do I still have the money? Already have the money on me? Let me check. Because while we're here, we could... Oh, no, I can't access my menu. Never mind. So yeah, we can just take a look around town. So over here, that's the doctor's office. Can I pick anything up right now? No, it doesn't look like there's anything on the floor. There's the general store, the florist. Actually, I'm gonna go explore them later on once we can actually buy stuff. Right now, I'm just gonna head back and we'll introduce ourselves later. Because I just kind of want to get through this tutorial as quickly as possible. Yep, let's go. We'll meet everyone for real later on. No need to do it right now. Hi, Uncle Frank. Oh, you're growing crops. Actually, wait, it's spring too. How did you grow radishes that quickly? Actually, yeah, I've never noticed that before. How did you grow those so quickly? Also, food coma. Oh, awesome. So our farm is ready, so tomorrow we can finally start the real game. I forgot how long this intro was. You know, I don't need to save right. Okay, fine, I'll save. Yeah, it's only spring 3. How did you get your crops that big that quickly? Are you a wizard? Or are you cheating? But here we are. Uncle Frank's house still. I think I accidentally slept in his bed. Whoops. Alright, time to see the new farm. We've met everyone. Okay, we've met most people in Westown. We've explored the place. Let's go. Yeah, it is a bit of a walk, but it's not that far, honestly. The way to towns are not that long. But that's the entrance to Westown. This area right here is actually called the Crossroads. It links all 3 towns together. Actually, I think they're about to explain that. So yeah, you can see the entrances to the other 2 towns are kind of blocked. Oh wow, how did they get that blocked? Alright, well yeah, we're gonna have to wait for those who get unblocked. It's based on a date, so we can't do anything to make it quicker. The way to Westown is open though, and the way to our farm is open. I don't know why our farm is like situated at this crossroads, but I'm not complaining. It's convenient. So here we are. Welcome to the farm. It's actually pretty sizable. So we have 6 fields available, a chicken coop and a small barn. Well, a small chicken coop and a small barn. And we're gonna take advantage of all of it. And a house. Oh, we also have 2 fields up here, huh? Well, I guess all the money went to the chicken coop and the barn. Didn't have so much left for the house, did you? At least we're getting it for free. Either that or our dad paid for it. Alright, so time to name our farm. So I usually do go with farm, but since this is Story of Seasons, we've made the transition. Let's call it something else. Let's call it Ranch Farm. Perfect. This is technically Ranch Story, so yeah, Ranch Farm it is. I'm probably just gonna keep calling it the farm. Alright, let's take a look at the, quote-unquote house. It's a bit bare bones. Couldn't afford paint, could you? Or a storage box. Oh wait, no, I see the storage box, never mind. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Honestly, the house is probably the least important part of the farm compared to the barn and the chicken coop and the fields. But we'll get it upgraded eventually. And then we have our furniture. We have a bed, which maybe we should bring our own blanket. A bookshelf. That's just tutorial stuff, and we can look up our rating around town. Or our relationships around town. The calendar. It's a calendar. There's our storage chest. We're going to be using that a lot. And our toolbox. We're never going to be using the toolbox. You don't get nearly enough tools to really make use of the toolbox. I always carry everything with me, because you kind of need everything with you. No, Frank. I can do this myself. Can I skip through this tutorial? Okay, good. We get to choose what we want to hear about. I want to hear about nothing. Go away. Alright, and we get our free... Oh, joy. 2,000 gold. I think at the base game, you always start out with 4,000 gold. That's including what he gives you. So we got our hoe, watering can, sickle, and some radish seeds. And some potato bread. The bread is actually going to be helpful, because we're not going to have a whole lot of stamina starting out. Like, at all. Yeah, I know I'm not going to throw any of this stuff away. You can accidentally get rid of your tools. You can get replacements in town, but I would rather not have to do that. Yep, I'm gonna be making money. Don't you worry, Frank. I know exactly what I'm doing. For the most part. And there's our shipping box. It's going to Westown. Alright, I always forget what time it comes. At 5 p.m. Just need to remember to ship before 5. Otherwise, it'll go out the next day. Alright then. So, how long? Oh yeah, that was a half-an-hour intro. But welcome to Story of Seasons Trio of Towns. Let's take a look around the farm. Also, first things first, I'm zooming out the camera with the D-pad, just so I have a better view. So we have 3 fields over here. Oh, that's mint. I'm grabbing that. Yeah, first thing you learn about this game is grab everything that isn't nailed down. So let's take a quick look around the farm before we end things. I might as well play like through one day then. So over here we have a chicken coop. The thing about the small chicken coop and the small barn is that they only hold 1 animal each. It's kind of weird, but I guess it works. So yeah, we can right now grab probably 1 cow and 1 chicken. What else do we have? We have 6 fields over here and 3 fields over there. That gives us a total of 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 9 fields, so 18 squares that are usable. Let's plant a few things. So right now we have our hoe, our watering can, our sickle, and our axe. And then 5 radish seeds. Alright, let's just get all those planted then. So, like always, we need to prepare the soil with a hoe. Unfortunately, the hoe is really heavy. We're gonna pass out if we keep this up. So we're gonna need 5 right now. How much money do I have, actually? Oh, I have 52,000. I kind of forgot that Tycoon started you out with so much. Oof. Yeah, let's eat something. One more, we would have passed out. This is also why Uncle Frank gave us like 10 potato breads. Let's eat one. There we go. That should be enough. So let's just get these radishes in the ground, and then we'll head to town for a bit. I need another piece of bread. Yeah, I'm gonna need to upgrade my tools as soon as possible. Just because right now, what is it? Using the hoe for a while will just make us pass out. And I do not want that this early on. Even though this game does start out really slow, in order to basically do what I want in this LP, I'm gonna need to have a super strong start. What else can I access here? Oh, we can't access that menu yet. Never mind. Alright, so let's get this all watered. Fortunately, the watering can doesn't take nearly as much stamina. It is a bit slow right now, though. We'll need to upgrade that at some point. But yeah, welcome to a ranch farm. Ooh, let's grab another piece of bread. Yeah, maybe we weren't completely prepared for this lifestyle. Alright, there we go. What time is it? It's almost noon. Here, let's head to town for now. Oh wait, Moondrop flowers. I'll grab those. I think there's still one more tutorial we'll have to go through. Also, we have some generic townspeople. The people without portraits actually are just what they are. They're really generic NPCs. We don't need to worry about them, like, at all. This is South Westown. This is where most of the people in Westown live. Also, that's a cat. No, that's a cat. Oh, we're accidentally discovering the butterfly and the bee. But yeah, there are pets in this game. It's gonna be a little while before we can get one just because we don't have a pet house unlocked yet. But that will be a thing eventually. Alright, so welcome to Westown. Oh, we need to learn about part-time jobs. Part-time jobs are a thing. Hey, Uncle Frank. Yeah, we're gonna get to know him pretty well. This is actually really important if you didn't start off with Tycoon, just because it does make you a bit of money. And early on, every bit of money helps. Alright, so 6 p.m. and 11 p.m. Or 6 p.m. 6 a.m. and 11 p.m. Got it. That being said, some jobs actually do have a time limit. If it's based around when their shop is open, obviously you can't do it if their shop is closed. So yeah, chore jobs. And then what else are there? Are you going to explain the other type of jobs? Yeah, delivery jobs, deliver things to certain people. Pretty simple. And then, here we go. Delivery jobs, you get paid the next morning instead of right away. And then shipping jobs are just, they ask you to ship a certain thing. And then if you ship it, you do the job. And it all has to be done in the same day. Yep, I know about the job memo. Thanks for that, buddy. Okay, so normally what I like to do with part-time jobs is do them at, like, as soon as possible. So yeah, see, if we ship flowers, they ask for 2 of them. If we ship those flowers, we would fulfill the job and get the credit and all that stuff. Vegetables. Here's some delivery jobs. I'm actually not going to be doing these today. We'll start doing that tomorrow. Oh wait, no, never mind. We already have the town rank thing unlocked. Never mind. Okay, in that case, we're going to do a few of these right now. Actually, let's just do one. Let's help out Uncle Frank. So, town rank. I will explain town rank it probably next episode when it starts becoming important. For now, we don't have to worry too much about it. So yeah, part-time jobs. Basically, it doesn't actually take any time. It'll take you to the spot, and you just do it. Do whatever they want. Something like that. We just finished a part-time job. I both kind of like and dislike part-time jobs. For one thing, they are like a helpful way to make a bit of extra money, and to get your affection up with everyone. On the other hand, they are very, very, very repetitive. They don't take any stamina, at least, but yeah, they're pretty repetitive over time if you do them too much. But usually I like to do at least a couple every day just to get the town rank credit. Let me see something real quick. So yeah, you know that, you see that little bar up there? Basically, as we do stuff in town for like jobs, buy stuff, all that stuff, get to know people, our ranking will slowly increase, depending on what we did. My goal, early game, just gonna say this right now, I need to get to rank D ASAP. Like, before the middle of the season, if I want everything to work out like I want it to. It's gonna be a bit of a challenge. Actually, it's gonna be a very big challenge, but I am prepared to do it. Also, hi Lizette. If we knew her better, we could actually join her for lunch, but unfortunately we don't know her very well right now. Anyways, hi there, this is Brad. He owns the restaurant in town. Hi, Brad. Alright, so, while we're here, let's order a bit of food. Might as well get stamina back. Oh my god, I don't need to pay that much for an Eggs Benedict. What else can we make? Let's get some fish pie. It's only 500 gold. So yeah, you can come here, eat some food. Food in this game will not only restore your stamina, but sometimes it gives you like a little extra effect. I don't think the fish pie has anything though. Also, another thing about food, if you eat it at the restaurant, you actually get a bit of credit towards your town rank. So I usually like to come like in the middle of the day to eat a bit of lunch. Hi there, Carrie. Might as well talk to everyone we see. Alright, who else is around? Lizette's actually at the restaurant, so the florist is closed. Let's grab some more seeds while we're here then. We've met Miranda already. This is the general store. We are going to buy a few things. So let's see, we already have radishes. We have 5 of those planted, 4 to 5 days. Alright, that's fine. Potatoes though, how much room do we have? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12. We have 13 fields available right now. I think I'm gonna grab... Let's grab 6? Yeah, let's grab 7 potatoes. And then 6 radishes. What else can we grab here? Oh, fertilizer. We need fertilizer. You know what? I'm gonna take advantage of the extra money we have. I'm gonna buy like 10 right now. No, I'm gonna buy 20. 30. 30 sounds good. Fertilizer is very important in this game. Here, actually, let me show you something real quick. So yeah, see how now crops have a bit of extra qualities to them? Basically, crops have 4 qualities: color, sweetness, juiciness, and size. And certain, like, festivals will ask for certain things. Actually, it's completely randomized, so we'll have no idea. But fertilizer, each type of fertilizer only affects one thing right now. So right now we only have access to color fertilizer. So as we apply it, not only will the start rank go up, but the color will go up too. It's a bit complicated, but it's pretty easy to learn. Also, there are kids here. Hey kids. Oh, one kid. Hi Colin, and this is his dad, Hector. He looks angry. I'm leaving now. Oh wait, that's a branch. That's mine. Alright, so before we head back, I want to grab some animals while I'm here. So, hi Allison. Yeah, all these shopkeepers are actually just generics. So let's grab some animals. So I want a cow. What color do I want? Let's just go with this one. Personality determines a few traits, but I'm not actually 100% sure about that. So let's get a cow in the barn. Oh, I need to think of a name for the cow. What naming theme should I go with this time? Oh, I know. I'm gonna name all my livestock after spices. So your name is now Pepper. That's how you spell pepper, right? I think so. Alright, so we have Pepper, and then chickens. Let's grab one of these. But what should I name the chicken? We can't do spices. How about condiments? Yeah, let's name you after a condiment. I don't think ketchup's actually gonna fit. We're gonna name you mayonnaise. Well, mayo for short. There we go. So we have now Pepper the cow and Mayonnaise the chicken. Also, while I'm here, we should probably grab some fodder. Oh, fodder, I forgot. I need to plant grass. I'll do that later. So let's see. Yeah, let's grab like a week's worth of fodder for now. Oh, spicy fodder. You know what? We can afford it. A week's worth of spicy fodder. Then a week's worth of spicy chicken feed. So yeah, thing about chicken feed or spicy chicken feed and fodder, not only do the cows like it more, but it also improves their coat. Which is important. I'll show you that later. And then anything else we can grab right now? No, just, what are these? Soft treats. I don't care about soft treats. Those do nothing for me. Let's see, what else can we grab? Let's see. So yeah, we can buy tools here. Grass seeds. That's what I need. Give me 2. 2 grass seeds doesn't sound like a lot, but we're gonna get a ton of fodder from these. Alright, what else can we grab here? The grocery market. I don't think there's anything I need here. No, I don't need any of these. Alright. Let's go. So we pretty much done our shopping, and yeah, from all that shopping alone, we're about a quarter away to D rank already. This is good. This is very good. Normally I would do more part-time jobs, but I think today we've had enough excitement. Let's just head home and check on our new animals. And then we'll probably call it a day. We didn't get a whole lot done today, but that's because it's the intro of the game. We went through all the tutorials. That's what's important. And then, oh, I need to get everything planted. I don't know if I have enough bread to get it all done, though. We'll have to do it like over the course of a few days. But yep, this is... I almost called her Turnip. This is Pepper, our cow. I didn't buy a milker. Whoops. I need to go grab a milker. Anyways, let's put some spicy fodder in there. About a week's worth. And over here we can use the animal notebook. So let me check on my animals. So yeah, this is Pepper. Right now, she has no affection for me, no stress, she's happy, and her byproduct level is E, so her milk isn't worth very much. Her coat is E, she's apparently not very shiny, but that's why we have the spicy fodder, and eventually treats. Let's see, calm, no festival wins obviously, lives in this barn, and lives in this barn. Alright. And she can only give one piece of milk right now. Oh, I need to buy a brush too. We'll worry about that later. I'll explain more about animals next episode. Also, while we're here... Oh no, not normal chicken feed. Let's give her a spicy chicken feed. Hi there, Mayo. You look happy. And yeah, the chickens are exactly the same as cows, except for the fact that you don't brush them because they're chickens. But with that, I think I'll end the episode here. We did a whole lot today. Kind of. There's still a lot more we need to do, but we'll do that next time. So, next time on Let's Play Harvest Moon... I need to stop saying that. Next time on Let's Play Story of Seasons Trio of Towns... more spring, and we're finally gonna really get started on our new farm. So, till then.